Hey guys, I hope that you are okay. I hope that you have been behaving and that you are good. Welcome back. Remember that today the platform is gonna be open so you can upload your classworks into the platform. Remember that this is gonna be 3 weeks of classworks that you are gonna upload. So it's gonna cost 20 points. So make sure that you have them. Um, Remember that either the next quiz or the next exam is coming soon, depending on how your grades are going. So be attentive to that, and everything that we have assessed in the exam, in the test, is not going to be in the exam. So those are good news for you. I was recording this before and I just realized that I was doing the work but I wasn't recording. So part of the topic is already written on the board. I will give you a couple minutes to copy and then I will continue with the topic. So this is what I was copying that I didn't know that it wasn't copying. I thought that it was working until I realized that it wasn't. So I was saying that this is grammar. This is Thursday, October the 8th, okay, 2020. And the topic that we were doing was subject pronouns. If you're wondering why are they little sons on the screen, it's because those are the points where the light hits the screen and I didn't want to write on top of something that you can see. So as you can see, I was telling you, you can be copying while I'm explaining because you need to copy. I was telling you that the other day we started doing object pronouns and I was saying that an object pronoun is a word that substitutes the noun, the regular noun in a sentence. We have practiced in the last exercise. We're going to do a little more practice today using this so you can have your topic refreshed, and then we're going to do a practice with this. Okay, so copy please. I hope you're copying. I wanted to show you my new cat. She doesn't want to come. Because I got a new one. I mean, I got Shiro. Come, Shiro. No, she doesn't want to come. Both of them are particular. None of them are mega friendly. I wish they were more friendly so I could show them to you. At some point I will. They're just particular. Okay, so I hope you copied already. Let's make a couple examples. I was saying that this is gonna substitute a regular noun for an example. Okay, so I have my mom loves, and then you write mom loves, and then if you write your name in here, for an example, if you write Juan, mom loves Juan, and your name is Juan or Pedro, whatever your name is, you would be able to say mom loves Juan, but also you would be able to say mom loves me, because me identifies your person. Then if we are doing you, we would say Esther goes with Juan. But if your name is not Juan, if your name is another name, if you are Esther, for an example, if Esther is going with someone and they're talking to you specifically, then goes with you. Because in this case, this is going to identify someone that is not you. Then him identifies a boy, for an example. That's for Julio. Now, if we don't really know for who that is, and if we don't want to say the name, we could say that's for him. because we are not saying the name of the boy, we're saying just him instead of saying Julio. But if we are using the name of a girl, we would say the cat is for Serena or Serena. But now, if we don't know who Serena is, or Selena, or whichever you want to name her, let's say Selena Gomez, and then instead of saying the name, because we don't know who this person is, because it's a girl, we are gonna use her. The cat is for her. When you mean someone, you don't know the name, and it's a girl. And if we are using it for a thing, we can say Serena or Selena is the owner. I know, wait. Selena is the owner. Owner is who is the person that owns the thing, of the cat. But what if we don't know that a cat is a cat? What if we know that it's an animal, but we don't have very clear who that is? So we say the Selena is the owner of it, because we know that it's an animal, but we don't have very sure who or what that animal is. So these are the examples for those. I'm gonna erase these 3 examples because you're supposed to be copying with me. So copy this. What did I do with my eraser? Oh, here. And then let's explore these 3 over here. For us, it means that you are included in the group. For an example, the coffee is for Juan and I. Okay? Now, Juan and I is a group of people that includes you. But you cannot say, the coffee is for Juan. The coffee, sorry. The coffee is for we. Because even if this is 2 people or more than 2 people that includes you, in this case we are going to say us. The coffee is for us. Now, you means other people that you're not included, but it's more than one. This you, it's for one. But this you, it's for more than one. So this you is singular and this you, it's plural. So we can say the second, the cake is for second graders. Now, as much as you're not included in that group, second graders is not somewhere where you are. You cannot say us. You have to say the cake is for you, because you're not in this group. Someone else is in this group, but it's not you. And the last example is them. Now, you could use it for this too. You could say the cake is for, and then instead of saying second graders, you can say them too, because it means a lot of people in which you are not included. The only one that you are included at is us. So as you can see, the examples are very easy because it's something that is very easy to translate into a sentence. Now copy the sentences and we can do the exercise in the next page. In the next page, in page 13, we are going to find an exercise. Remember, everything that I'm copying, you should be copying. Oh, much better. Everything that I'm copying, you should be copying. Give me a second. I'm moving the sun. The sun is gonna be moved and then, good. just that the sun now is a little over here. Yep. Okay, now let's go. Okay, I'm gonna erase the examples because you were supposed to be writing with me. Now let's do the exercise. Let's copy the instructions first. Okay, let's copy together. It says in there, rewrite it. Page 13. Rewrite it. Remember, everybody copying. Rewrite the following sentences. Rewrite the following sentences. I'm sorry if it's going to Mars, but I mean, when I'm writing, it's kind of difficult to not go to the side because I'm not looking at it. Rewrite the following sentences. You should remember that anyway, it's going vent. I'm sorry. Rewrite the following sentences. Replace the underlined object. Underlined object. Nouns with object pronouns. Nouns with, sorry, with doesn't fit in there. With object pronouns. So what are we going to replace? All the words that are underlined like this, we are going to replace them with one of these words from the list. Okay, let's do this. So I have in there, number 1, I need a pencil. Paul gave his pencil to I. Now, remember, we're trying to replace, that is so bent, I'm sorry guys, it's super bent, but it's just that if I wrote like this, I would be covering the whole thing with my back, so I'm trying to write like this, but it's super difficult, okay? So what we are going to replace is this. Let's do the first. Remember, I said that the one that refers to you is me. So this is going to be the replacement of I or of your name. So we are going to rewrite the sentence. There is a couple lines in there. You don't have to copy the lines in the notebook because the notebook that you have in there has lines already. So let's write it. I need a pencil. Paul gave his pencil to me. Because as you can see, we replaced I for me because that's what the rule says. When you find I in a sentence, you're gonna replace it for me. So you're gonna write me. Excellent, okay? I'm gonna give you time because I need to erase everything. I'm gonna write this on top of this so we can practice a little more, okay? I'm gonna be erasing this because you already copied this. Remember, we are replacing the underlined word for the words on the list, okay? Good, so let's do it. So we are going to do the singular and the plural object pronouns. So we have me, you, him for a boy, her for a girl, and it for a thing or an animal. Us for a group where you are included, you and them. You don't have to copy this again, but this should be in your notebook because I'm gonna erase all of that so I can make a couple examples more, and then you are going to finish copying by yourself. Let's do it, okay? Remember that we are doing page 13, okay? So the next one says, my cousin and I wanted to go to the movies. Number 2. My cousin and I wanted to go to the movies. Dad drove my cousin and I, period. Dad drove my cousin and I. Now, as you can see, the part that we have to replace this time is cousin and I. So remember, where you are included in this is when you are using us. So us is the replacement of we. So as you can see, when you say my cousin and I, who is that? Is we. Two people that are in the same place. So in this case, this is gonna be your answer. My cousin and I wanted to go to the movies. Dad drove us. Because we were replacing cousin and I, which would be we, you would replace it with us. Okay? Excellent. I'm gonna give you one more example and then you're gonna do it till number 6. Okay? The other 3 you're gonna do it alone today. Okay? Number 3. Tom drew a picture. Wait. 3. I know. What's going on with me today? Tom drew a picture for his big brother. For his big brother, Brian. Tom likes drawing pictures for Brian. Tom likes drawing pictures for Brian. Now, what is the word that we are going to replace this time? Is this one, Brian. So let's replace it. This is the last one that I'm gonna do together, and then the last 3 you're gonna copy in the notebook and solve them by yourself. Remember that you're trying to substitute the words that are on the line for one of the words in the list, okay? So let's do this. Tom drew a picture for his big brother, Brian. Tom likes Tom likes drawing pictures for, now because underlined is Brian and Brian is a boy, then for him, because we were replacing the word that is specified for a boy, for him. Okay, now as you can see, this is something very simple. This should be copied in your notebook as the last three exercises. So the next exercises, number 4, so we are going to write in here, finish 4, 5, and 6. Remember, you have to replace the word that is underlined. So for number 4, for an example, it says, Kathy and Mary won the game. The trophy goes to Kathy and Mary. Now, your name is not Kathy and Mary. So because it's not Kathy and Mary, cannot be us, because that doesn't include you. But it's only they. So in this case, instead of they, we are gonna use them. So them would be for number 4. What about number 5? Michelle cooked dinner for her roommate, Jill. Michelle is a good cook and likes to cook for Jill. Now, Jill is the name of a woman. If it's the name of a woman or a girl, it would be her. So for number 5 would be her. And last, for number 6, Michelle cooked the spaghetti. She cooked spaghetti with sauce. So, because the underlined word is spaghetti, and spaghetti is a thing, she cooked it with sauce. So as you can see, it's a very simple exercise. Finish 4, 5, and 6 in your notebook, and that will be it. I think that it will take you like 10 minutes and then no homework, but those 3 that you can do in the rest of the class. Remember, for tomorrow, all should be included in your classworks. So finish your classwork. See you guys.